Welcome to Points for Points. I'm Kristine Leonard, the host, and sitting next to me are Ben Kisla and Luss. How are each of you doing today?
I'm doing well.
I'm doing good too.
In this episode, I will bring up topics that interest the people at Fenwick, and both of them will debate on them. This is looking to be a lot of fun. Are both of you ready?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am.
Alright, let's get started. Our first topic took place on the football field Saturday afternoon as the 15th seeded Fenwick Friars defeated the 10th seeded Carmel 31-14 to move on to the quarterfinals against Libertyville. The Friars were led by the stellar defense, only allowing Carmel to get 166 total yards all game. On the offensive end, the Friars ran 45 times for 220 yards, with senior Pat Donahue, running back, 40 times for 186 yards. Let's not forget the Fenwick special teams unit, with junior Will Latner and senior Aaron Garland having big returns. So I asked the two debaters, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the Friars' performance? I'll start with you, Ben.
Oh, well, I thought the football game on a scale of 10, I think it was a 9.5 out of 10. It was kind of a gamble to put Beneventi in, especially because Beneventi didn't play the game before with Gavin Graves and Sean Mormon playing. But obviously that gamble paid off for Fenwick. He threw for a pretty good amount of yards, and the defense was pretty good. They've usually been pretty good. They've got Aaron Garland, Aiden Maloney, Patrick Rafferty on the defensive backs. Special teams was key too. Michael Kayla, he was 100% first field goals and extra points, so it was pretty good. Really good overall game for Fenwick. The only thing I would probably bring it down was Beneventi's interception, but other than that, it was a really flawless game for Fenwick.
I think I'm gonna give it around 8.5-ish, because I know you said Beneventi had a great game, but he threw for 90 yards, and it's not a knock on him because he's been going through a lot, and I hope everything's going good with him. But the Fenwick on offense was very rush heavy, and it works really well because Pat Donahue, rushed a lot but had a lot of yards, very effective. I just hope that next week against Libertyville they balance out their offense a bit, have Beneventi, get a little bit more involved. But the defense on the special teams was key. I mean, the special teams from Aaron Garland, he was doing great. The pass defense of the Fenwick Friars, it was amazing. If they can keep that up, and if the offense can get a little better, then I really don't see them losing for a while, I guess. So I'm going to give it around 8.5-ish.
Great points from both of you. As the people from Points to Points wish the Fenwick football team good luck in the quarterfinals. Our next topic goes from high school football to the NFL. If you were a Bears fan that watched the game between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday, we offer our most sincere apologies. Chicago was blown out 55-14 in Green Bay, but at the end was decided long before that. By halftime, the Bears were down 42-0, with Packers QB Aaron Rodgers throwing for 6 touchdowns. The defense was bad, to put it nicely, all game, and the offense struggled as well. Bears quarterback Jay Cutler had 2 interceptions and 1 fumble. As his team now falls to win 3 wins and 6 losses, last place in their division. So the question for you two is, what can the Bears do to fix their terrible play of recently? I'll start with you, Carl.
Oh my God, the Bears were terrible. I'm surprised they didn't fire anybody yet. I mean, that was a terrible performance. I mean, just to think that 2 years ago we were known as one of the best defensive teams in the league.
Terrible.
Lovie Smith, he gets fired. We bring in Mark Tresman, who's known as a quarterback guru, and next Jay Cutler's playing terrible. I mean, it's not entirely his fault, but when Lovie Smith was coach, the problem was our offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Now our offensive line's better, and Jay Cutler is not better. And then our defense is, there was times where the players on defense didn't even know what set to run. I mean, it was awful. Aaron Rodgers was having a cakewalk. I mean, someone needs to get fired. I'm serious when I say this, but it was just terrible.
All right, I completely agree with you about being a terrible game. I actually remember I was in Iowa visiting some schools, and I was watching the game, and the Green Bay Packers sideline was laughing at because it was 42-0 at one point in the game. So it seemed like they were laughing at the game, and performance by Jay Cutler was well under par from what I saw.
I mean, I was literally wanting to watch the game because it was either watch the game or study for a test. And the game was so terrible that I decided to study for the test. I mean, it was
that's pretty hard.
I know, and I had my hopes up. I was making promises saying, oh yeah, the Bears, I mean, this week they're going to come out and just do work, and they let me down. I mean, it was just worst day ever. And we had the day off on Monday because Monday was Veterans Day, and it was just god-awful. Oh
yeah, definitely ruined my weekend without a doubt. I mean, I really liked Iowa State, but then just Cutler just threw everything out the window. I was so disappointed in the Bears.
Yeah, we don't have a better quarterback behind him, but I would bench him so fast.
I mean, where did McCown go? Where did he go?
He's doing bad too, but that's a
totally
different
he was
story.
better last year, so.
Yeah, that's a different story though.
True.
Thank you for both of your input. Let's hope they do better next time against the Minnesota Vikings. The students and faculty of Fenwick will be going on break soon to celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday. Thanksgiving, for the people watching overseas, is an opportunity for Americans to give thanks to all those people that helped us thrive as individuals. I, for one, am thankful for my family. What are each of you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family too.
Yeah, I'm thankful for my family as well. Without them, I wouldn't really be here, so they were always behind my back.
Also, Thanksgiving is so good because of all the delicious food that we get to eat. Different families have different meals on the holiday. And for the sake of debate, Carl and Ben are going to debate the most essential food for this Thanksgiving. We'll start with you, Ben.
Oh, well, I think the best Thanksgiving food out there is definitely turkey. I mean, it's delicious, one, and then two, it kind of like brings everybody together, if you get what I mean. Everybody loves turkey. So.
I don't get what you mean at all. I mean,
do you not like turkey?
I do. It's so everyone has turkey. I mean,
exactly. It's something everybody has on their plate.
Yeah. So why would it be their favorite? I mean, you have it
because
every year.
Because it unites everybody together.
It doesn't unite everyone.
Everybody has it on their plate.
Everyone looks forward to dessert.
It makes you as one.
It doesn't make you as one.
Yes, it does. I mean, if you have mashed potatoes, it's not the same way because not everybody likes mashed potatoes.
Well, what about people who are vegetarian? So they can't have. I'm just saying, if you're a vegetarian, then sorry, Thanksgiving sucks because I can't have turkey.
Well, then you're missing out on Thanksgiving.
The point of Thanksgiving is not to enjoy turkey; it's just to enjoy your favorite food.
And Thanksgiving is just turkey. Turkey is the classic icon for Thanksgiving.
Well, let me rephrase that. The point of Thanksgiving is not food; it's to give thanks. But for this sake of debate, we're going to talk about food, and it's not turkey.
Yes. Well, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food then? What's the best Thanksgiving food?
Apple pie. It's delicious and it's sweet. No, turkey.
Apple pie. Did the Pilgrims come with apple pie?
The Pilgrims technically didn't come with turkey either.
They got turkeys though. The Native Americans helped them out. Squanto helped them out, and they got turkeys.
So just because it's a tradition, that means we should just automatically just market our favorite food.
Yeah, exactly.
It's terrible.
It's a great tradition that is continuing.
I don't have turkey. I have chicken on my Thanksgiving food.
Why do you have chicken instead of turkey?
Because chicken is better than turkey.
No, it's not.
You know what? Scratch that. My favorite isn't apple pie. My favorite is chicken. Because chicken is better
This
than
is
turkey.
going to get way worse than it should be.
Well, you want to go there. You want to go there.
Turkey is not as bad as chicken. Chicken is over here. Turkey's way up here, bro.
You know, if I could stand up right now, chicken will be up on the ceiling right now, which they probably can't see right now, but it'll be hitting the ceiling.
Why should chicken be better, though? Turkey was there when the Pilgrims were here. They had turkey.
It's time for a change. It's been there for what, like 2,000 years or something? We need a change.
No, we don't. It's a tradition.
I don't care if it's a tradition.
Or let's talk about desserts. What is the best dessert for Thanksgiving?
Like I said, apple pie.
Apple pie is not good. Why is apple pie good? Why do you think it's good?
Because it's sweet and it's also nutritious. Apples are good for you.
But there's a ton of sugar in it. How could that be nutritious?
It balances, okay, the good of the apple and the bad of the sugar balances it out, so it's not as bad.
Wow.
What's your favorite dessert?
Oh, well, without question, pumpkin pie. It's classic. It's a tradition.
Why? Everything's about tradition with
It is about tradition.
Traditions are meant to be broken.
Tradition is important in society.
If we follow tradition, then nothing good will come out of it.
Well, we can change it around. We can make like pumpkin pie with whipped cream on top.
Whipped cream's disgusting, man.
The whipped cream is great.
It is fake.
I love whipped cream.
It is not as good as frosting.
I love whipped cream.
You are the disgusting person. You have terrible taste buds. Your tastes are terrible. You probably eat garbage.
I do not eat garbage. That is such a bad accusation against me.
Well,
why could you say
might
I
as well eat garbage
just
and stuff
because
that you eat.
I eat whipped cream?
Whipped cream is disgusting.
You know what? This is.
You know what?
This is unbelievable.
I'm done. I'm done.
Stop.
I'm done.
It's all we have time for this episode. Thank you, Carl and Ben, for debating this episode. I am Kristine Leonard, and you have just watched Points for Points. See you next time.